Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, Malone Stadium, home to the ULM Warhawks, and fans have been getting ready for this one pretty much all week. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, a squad looking to put on a show, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Warhawks' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll just down it right there.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Wide receiver shows motion. To the air on first down. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williamson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick handoff. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So UL Monroe's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. The ball's free. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
So we'll... make its way out to start the drive. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. He's got 42 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Tight end finds a soft spot. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. This offense has a 2nd down play. The give is to Smith. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
And the Warhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
and those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quickly complete. A third and long coming up here. Looking to throw, it's Booty. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Hey, that's a live ball. Bounced right back to them. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. The Warhawks trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. A first down for the offense. They go to the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chain. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gonna take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Here comes the offense on second down. Scanning the field, it's Moody. Just a short pass to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Cole. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. They want to just keep throwing it. Got his man quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Got it behind the line. It's Sullivan. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The give to the back. Finds a crease at the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
They're getting this guy lathered up. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Warhawks!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He's going to pass. Gets it out quickly. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Working that left side now.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved or get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. He's right on target. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he pulls it in at the 15. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an...
For the offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Scrambling away. Unleashes one. And that ball is picked off. Got some room to run. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, UL Monroe. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
On third down, going up top. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Makes a move. Spins away. Can they catch him? A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked. He's going to scoop it up. Flying out to the left. He's at the 30. 10. Lean for the wire. Touchdown. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. When you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down coming up. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Pulls and fires complete. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. And on second down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Moody. He's got him in the flat. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Warhawks have their offense in high gear. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got him downfield. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the score. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with the running game on third down? Touchdown, Warhawks! And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll try to tack on one more.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
Awesome job by the linebacker there.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. The Coyotes' return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And, David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws, the whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Coyotes want to pick up the tempo. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity. So I think players always having their eyes to that portal, looking at a better destination, makes it miserable for coaches.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. They'll run it from the gun. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He finds his man. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Quarterback will audible. Reads it, fires complete. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Going for 6. And the pass is intercepted. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. Offense set on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Going to pass on second down. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Coyotes want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
They want to get this defense on its heels. Unloads quickly. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The Coyotes are rolling down the field.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Comes out throwing on first down. Snags it over the middle. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Coyotes have taken it inside the 20. Play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Still looking on the move. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Dingo!
Touchdown, Coyotes.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point, lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're working that left side. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. The lone back's got it. At midfield, he's got room. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man. It's Strickland. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bentley. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wide out in motion. They want to throw it. Buys a little time with his feet. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd and goal coming up. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Pulled down for the tackle.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Makes the catch and gets the score.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone, 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. You love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
Lining up to add another. Right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Clemson. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Coyotes racing to the line in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. Trying to get to it. And he can't find the receiver, and down he goes.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake. And then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
Complete to the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. And the Coyotes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They get to the line quickly. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Movement here from the tight end. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The Coyotes are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback adapting. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Bad news for the defense. They gave up a first down on a scramble. Good news, though, they got a lick on that quarterback. That is a dream shot for anybody on defense. So, yeah, you might have made a good play individually. Good job, bud. Attaboy. You might get a helmet sticker for that, but you're also going to be in the ice bath after the game.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. Motion from the offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The back goes in motion. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Floats it out in space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. They're trying to get to it. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll throw it on first down. And they're not on the same page there. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to go up top on first down. He uncorks one deep. Ball in the air, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He'll start this drive firing. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. He's looking to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Quick strike complete. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Splits the uprights, it's good. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. A little over 20 seconds to play in the half as they take it on 1st and 10. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Going up top on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going.
He's going to throw deep right side. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKR.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off play action on first down. Dances away from the heat. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Feeling some heat. Safe completion on the screen. At the 45, on its way. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Pocket starts to collapse. Fires to the tight end. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Gets it out fast. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. First down for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Williamson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's looking to pass. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. Into the end zone for the touchdown. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
Just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. He'll do it himself. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Coyotes want to move quickly. Trying play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They're bringing heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. On first down, here comes this offense. On the run, it's Strickland. Shakes off the tackler. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
pulls and throws off the RPO. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback moving. Took a shot as he threw. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. The official says no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss. The misfire on the 49-yard field goal attempt sets him up with pretty good field position at the 32. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Offense, quick tempo. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Fast motion from the offense. Quick release on the RPO. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Coyotes headed quickly to the line.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
And here comes the offense on second down. Red pass, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. Getting some heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a single. Final play of the quarter coming. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to scramble. He'll throw one to his right. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Well, this offense is trying. I mean, they've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only. So you got to be so careful with your decision making. and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
Trying to find his man on first down. Setting up the screen. He breaks a tackle. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush on the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
And now on second down for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tackled, but he has a first down. And the Coyotes moving quickly to the line. They'll put the tight end in motion. Right back to the well. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Looking to throw for it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. He'll keep it himself. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep third downs manageable for this offense.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is third and goal. Pressure coming. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Timeout by the defense as they're trying to ice this kicker.
Timeout called by the defense.
A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. This for a lead here in the fourth quarter. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now they take the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with 2 top 25 teams locking horns. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 8 over Clemson. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's brought down solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Line getting set on second down. He leaves it with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here we go. Third down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
You know, you start day one training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Turns it loose deep. And he's got it at the 15-yard line. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 3rd and goal from way back there. He'll try the left side. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. We're getting deep in the game, and this is for the lead. It is good. Just over a minute to go. Drama is high, guys, to see if they can hold on to this lead.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job right here late in the 4th quarter. They put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man on the right. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going up top here late in the game. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Dingoes. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lanes, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to pass on 2nd down. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That's reeled in. It's Strickland. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that... Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with the W and open 0-1.
There's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And David, I think moving forward, this team just has to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about the mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it, but a lot of conference play still ahead, a lot of opportunities to still have a successful season.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.